Hi, this is Laidback Luke showing you my favorite part of the new Pioneer software. The thing is, the player is really fancy and it's next level stuff and I'm really excited about it, but I think the heart of the machine will be the software on the laptop called RekordBox. Yeah, it's really like a RekordBox. It holds all your tracks and you can sort them and arrange them any way you like it. Just arranging your USB stick, and after bring your USB stick to the player, and in the player you will see the result of what you did on the computer. Lots of times I call my DJing hot cue mixing. I work a lot with hot cues. It enables me to perform live edits and live bootlegs really easily. And I basically want to show you how I would prepare a couple of tracks before a set. In the RekordBox you'll see it holds all your tracks here. When you drag it and drop it in the WAV file, you'll see the WAV file coming up, and it basically plays your track the same way as it would in a CDJ. So you can see if I would loop it, nice loop. If I would loop it, it would be the same as in the CDJ. If I would cue it, it would work the same as the player. The thing is, you now can work with quantize. That's a new Pioneer technology where it measures the BPM, and if you press quantize, you can make seamless loops. So you saw my looping on the laptop wasn't as good as I normally do on the decks, but it should be alright now with the quantize on. If I make a loop, it seamlessly goes round, and this feature you can incorporate in the CD player as well. So I think this is quite a cool loop, like a beat intro thing. I'll just save it. I'll just put it in the memory, and you'll see it pop up over here as it being saved as a loop. Now I can put it in a hot cue as well, and so basically this loop I have now I can recall anytime I want, and in the CD player it will pop up on the hot cue button A. Now I know this track really well, and I think there are a few more points I want to have under a hot cue. Let me just look. I really like this one. Move it. So I want to have that point, move it. And again, with quantize on, I don't really have to put it exactly on the sample, but just press anywhere near the sample and it will automatically correct the position. So this is like the CDJ player. And I'll just put this one in the memory as well. Here we go. And I'll put this one on the button B, hot cue button B. So now I have a loop, and now I have the move it point. So sometimes I tend to program breaks as well, so I can fiddle around and do crazy stuff and then pop into a break. I'll just put this on the hot cue button C, and I put it in the memory as well. Now you can do more stuff. You can actually add artwork, so you can recognize the tracks by the good old vinyl way. I'll just have to move into the info section, and you can see I already added some artwork here. You can basically drag and drop any JPEG or picture type file and just put it in there. And when you go to the CD players, you will actually see the artwork coming up there. So there's lots of information going on, like genres, BPM. What you can also do is make playlists of well, good combinations of of tracks or you have to prepare something, you can drag and drop your tracks in any playlist you want. You can add them out of your collection into playlists, so you can really, it's like, you know, like a real record box. You can tag the records that you'd like to play. When you prepared your tracks and you exported them to your USB stick, you can just plug it into the player and the hot cues and the loops will pop up. You can use quantize, which makes you use the seamless loops in the players as well. So for me it's a difference, because normally I would prepare this stuff in the studio with my SD cards, and now I can fly off to a place where I have to play or even prepare my sets in the hotel room, and it's really convenient. And I see future possibilities with the quantize as well, with the seamless looping, mixing with a grid. It's going to be really interesting. Hi there, I'm Laidback Luke, and I'm about to DJ from a USB stick. Hello bouncers, I don't have any records. This is my record collection. So pop it in. So I just showed you a track. I fixed the cue points and a loop in RekordBox, and I'm gonna find out if it copied it right onto my stick with all the cue points and artwork and loops and stuff. So I'm gonna search for the track. The track was called Vengeanza. The V of Vengeanza, where are you? The V, here we go. So you can see it here with artwork and everything. So I'm just gonna load it and see. All right, so I'm gonna recall the loops and the cue points I set in RekordBox by just holding this button down, and you'll see the loop and the cue points pop up in here perfectly. So yeah, just gonna check it out. I had the seamless loop, which is here. I had the move it, and I had the break, and it's working fantastically.